He's gonna say, well, when you look at you know that one meme? You know the one meme where it lists like all the media outlets and like CNN is usually on like the
meme
center left part of that meme. So like you guys would be like
the
center
meme,
left, right? Oh,
blank.
He doesn't know what any of these things mean.
You do the exact same thing.
I could have sworn that there was a big meme after Hillary's emails that Donald Trump emails people on his phone. Am I making this up? I would have to go back and check. It's been a while now.
I don't think he emails.
You know, in all of these mass
blank
attributed social media to radicalizing.
So Don, you love censorship is what you're saying.
Oh, why'd you have to say that? Now Destiny's gonna, I mean, whatever.
No, I don't.
Oh my, how does he manage to take this point and make it the most soy?
We delete things if they are illegal.
But these have been up there for a while.
Are they illegal?
No, they're not illegal, but
They're not illegal, but what, Don Lemon?
Destiny, Elon said, CNN is generally considered left. Then Elon was asked, why do you say that? The question was not asking why Elon thinks CNN is left, it's asking why he thinks people consider it left. He thinks that because of media polls. He was viewing it from a different perspective than you, but his answer is perfectly rational. Listen, my dude, I love you, I appreciate you, okay? You have autism. It's okay. There's a lot of people that have autism. It doesn't mean that...
There we go. This is how you know when Destiny is like, doesn't want to answer a question because he knows...
got from right-wing conspiracy theorists being called everything from, you know...
blank.
...to...
Sure.
Blank.
It's the internet,
Jesus!
you know.
I gotta bleep those, man. Like, I can't have that on my channel.
If you look at any sort of media survey of what is on the left or right, I think they would say, like, for example, Fox is on the right and CNN is on the left.
Why are you laughing at that? Isn't that not true?
I'm sorry. He challenged it? You're overreacting to very simple answers.
Yes, true.
No, you're I'm sorry.
What? Bro, you're just projecting here. You're being so autistic right now. You focused on the word challenge for like 20 seconds instead of actually answering the basic question. Like, what?
For example, Fox is on the right and CNN is on the left.
Yeah. So that's what...
Am I missing something here?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
This is a stupid answer.
It's a stupid answer. Destiny's like, it's true, but I don't like it. It's stupid. Remember when Elon was like, the go blank yourself type stuff to the advertisers? You know how long ago that was? And remember when everyone was like, oh, X is gonna die because they're gonna lose all of his advertisers. Remember how long that was? How is X still alive? Interesting. Very interesting to think about these things.
Hold on. Destiny, surely he should just own that he's left-leaning there. Don Lemon's issue is not that he's left-leaning. It's that when people, like you or Elon, say somebody is left-leaning, you don't say that to accurately describe where the aggregate of their political view sits in the totality of like all of American political views. You say that to discredit somebody.
Oh, okay. So when I say that Destiny's left-leaning, I don't actually mean that he's left-leaning. What I actually mean...
Do you agree that it's right now? And
he got near perfect scores on his math SATs, Destiny. He's probably high IQ. Yeah, high IQ, like 120 to like 130 would be pretty, like incredibly high.
So Elon Musk's IQ is 160, estimated based on a high correction stat. That's funny.
Why does Destiny hate him so much? Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk is a largely influential figure in politics, and he shouldn't be. He's an idiot when it comes to anything political or outside of the very near. Even in tech, he's an idiot because he thinks that he.
What? What? Even in tech, he's an idiot? Are you serious? You know Tesla's a tech company, right? Oh, he's just dumb on tech. All right, hello, my name is Mr. WhyzGuy. Welcome to my humble little channel. We're gonna be watching Destiny. Destiny has his own takes. The only reason I'm watching Destiny, another interview, instead of watching the actual interview that he's watching, is because Destiny's points in this entire thing is so, oh God, it's so bad. It's so bad. It hurts. It hurts for me to listen to that. I was listening to it while I was doing something else. Oh my God, Destiny's takes were just so blank. Oh my God, it's so annoying. It was so bad, but you know what? Remember to like and subscribe and comment straight too. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Actually, before we get right into it, let's go over the roster. So we got Don Lemon, and you know Don Lemon. We got Don Lemon. He's an American television journalist. He used to be on CNN, best known for being the host on CNN 2014 until 2023. Yeah, so he got kicked out of CNN because he was just trash, honestly. That's my opinion on Don Lemon. And so now we have Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla Motors. He is the founder, chairman, CEO, and CTO of SpaceX, angel investor, CEO, architect. Oh, he's an architect, former chairman of Tesla, owner, executive chairman, and yeah, just Wikipedia. He is 52 years old. I didn't know that. Now, I think Elon Musk is obviously a lot more intelligent than Don Lemon. So, to be honest, I think this is probably going to go the way that most people end up thinking it's going to go. Like, Don Lemon is he's a lemon. Let's just say that. I'm going to give some backstory. He's asking for a Cybertruck, a giant lump sum of money, and lots of other perks, like a whole contract and everything. It was ridiculous. Why would Elon give us so much money just to have Don Lemon onto the show? But okay, whatever. But remember to like and subscribe and comment with you. Thank you very much. And sit back and grab a snack. We're gonna watch the first part of this, and then we're gonna go switch immediately to the 8-hour stream. So yeah, sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy the show.
Media survey of
Oh God! Oh no! This is gonna be cringe, isn't it?
left.
Oh man!
Donald Trump's coming by for breakfast. Is that, just so you know, like, okay, fine.
What'd you discuss?
I don't. Let's just say he did most of the talking.
What did you say?
It was just a breakfast.
Did he ask you for money? The Great Replacement Theory is a neo-Nazi trope.
Destiny, how influential do you think Elon has been on moving the needle forward with electric vehicles and the development of a private space program? I think he was probably instrumental. I don't know if we would have any private space program if not for him, and it feels like he moved the needle forward on electrical vehicles by like 10 years.
Holy crap. Showing this? Oh my God. This is like 1% of what's going on. Holy crap. He hates Elon so much in this video, and they show this part. They don't show his unhinged comments. The editor is doing such a good job at making Destiny seem like he's like such a really good faith guy here in this entire thing. But even, oh my God, we just got to get into it. Like, I pre-watched this, and I was just listening to it because like I was playing my my stuff, doing it in background, so I wasn't really paying attention too much. But oh my God, he's so mean in this video. And the editor's like, hey, look, he's nice once to Elon. Holy crap, I can't.
Actually means.
Oh no.
In a minute, I'm going to bring you my conversation.
All right, that's great. Cool. That's all I wanted to show you guys. But now we're going to go right to here.
Your name, please?
Steven.
Mr. Morelli, with all due respect, the problem, Mr. Morelli, is you don't know the...
Mr. Morelli.
Do you see that Finkelstein also thinks that Russia was justified in invading Ukraine? Yeah, of course he does. It's like copy-pasted all the anti-American opinions, basically.
Welcome to the Don Lemon Show, everyone. We're still here. In a minute, I'm going to bring you my...
Oh, yeah. I made I made a post on X. I almost slipped up there. I made a post on X, and I said, is this Don Lemon's redemption arc when he was gonna like sign a contract with Elon and like actually, because he got fired from CNN. So I was like, oh damn, he's gonna go on X now. Okay, he's good. Okay, is this a redemption arc? No, nope, not at all. His contract to Elon Musk was freaking blank. It was garbage, actual trash. And then when Elon finally did an interview with Don Lemon, he's like, he's much more of an idiot than I ever thought he could have been. And that's why, that's like the real reason why Elon was like, no, if Don Lemon was to only ask to go onto the platform and do his content without saying, oh, in order for me to be on your platform, I need this, that, and lots of money and Cybertrucks and stuff like that. Like, then obviously Elon Musk would be like, okay, you are an idiot, but this is a free speech platform, so you're allowed to be an idiot on my platform. Let's go. But Elon's not going to pay millions of dollars a year to keep him on his X platform. Like, what? That is just blank.
Conversation
we at
with
60
Elon
FPS?
Musk,
Cute.
the one that everyone is talking about. But first...
Also, notice that Destiny never even mentions the contract whatsoever. So I'm poisoning the well right now.
Let me tell you a bit about the show. Contrary to what you might have heard, we weren't canceled by X. Yes, after months of begging me, wooing me to offer some exclusive content on his platform, Elon Musk decided to scrap the deal. But our plan is, and always has been, to release this show everywhere, on YouTube, on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, just about any place you stream content. Now for my conversation with Elon. As with all my interviews, no restrictions, no ground rules, nothing off limits or out of bounds. That is until the interview ended. So what went wrong? I don't know.
You're an idiot.
But my hope is that you learned something about both Elon and me.
Elon did this guy so much advertising. True.
All right, let's just get right into it.
From completely different vantage points on almost every single issue. And I challenge you, Elon, to watch the whole interview and tell the world why this isn't what you claim you want on X.
Thank you for inviting us here.
You're welcome.
Your Tesla headquarters. I'm surprised at how big it is. I've never seen it.
Oh God, do they use that sound effect for every transition? That's a
True.
choice.
You're welcome.
Your Tesla headquarters. I'm surprised at how big it is. I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's about 3 times the size of the Pentagon.
Yeah.
And we built it in 16 months. It's the fastest construction project in the United States since World War II.
So I'm here, as you know, I'm on the platform.
Elon making, oh my God, like he's just breaking records, man. But he is an architect, so he's like super smart. Like, holy crap. Elon is very smart, but Destiny, I think Destiny just doesn't fundamentally understand, like he's smart in other things. But Destiny's like, people with high IQs can only, okay, I'm not poisoning the well. I'm not poisoning the well. Let's keep going.
Because you are.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
Destiny pissed me off when I was listening to this. Oh crap. I'm furious. I am mad. But I'm gonna be projecting hard. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. Keep watching.
Right.
They should use the Vine boom
yeah.
instead.
Free speech.
Bro, how sick would it be for the podcast to get like a little DJ thing or whatever, or like a laptop, and then have like actual huge speakers in the room and do Vine booms in real life? How scared would debate opponents be? Oh,
Blank.
Is, as much as possible within the bounds of the law.
Yeah. So the reason I'm saying that is because there are no conditions on this interview. You said that, we'll speak to you for an hour. I don't like sound bites, so I welcome that. So let's get into it. So we're here in Austin. South by Southwest is going on. We're at the Tesla headquarters. You are in the process of moving SpaceX here, I understand?
No. SpaceX has a massive facility in South Texas.
was this interview supposed to go up on Twitter, as especially with Twitter Elon? I think, but Don Lemon made it sound like they were going to post it everywhere. So I don't know if they had an exclusive deal, or if it was just supposed to go up on Twitter as well, or what.
Of course you don't know this because you obviously didn't look into this at all. You just watched the Don Lemon video and then just started trashing on Elon for basic takes. But anyways, I digress. You didn't see that yet. I obviously pre-watched this 100%. But damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's keep going.
But especially with Twitter Elon, I think, but Don Lemon made it sound like they were going to post it everywhere. So
Oh yeah, that's true. I think Elon wanted an exclusive deal for like a short amount of time or something like that, because like Don Lemon came from CNN. I'm like, and Elon Musk was like, wow, let's get the guy that was on CNN to get on X, because X is supposed to be news. CNN is also news, so get the former CNN person on the platform. But the deal didn't go through because Don Lemon contract was freaking blank. Like, who the heck would agree to that bullshit? Blank. Like, what?
I don't know if they had an exclusive deal, or if it was just supposed to go up on Twitter as well, or what. But do you have any interest in talking to Don Lemon? I might be able to hook it up. An in real life friend knows him. If he wants to. I have no idea what we would chat about, but
no, bring him on, Destiny. Bring him on.
And then we have in Bastrop near Austin, we are about to start production at.
And when I say bring him on, like Destiny has like a legit podcast now that's called Bridges Podcast or whatever. Like, bring Don Lemon on the show and like talk about stuff like legit. Like, since you have like basically zero criticism for him the entire time, I'm poisoning the well so hard, but like he pissed me off.
At a Starlink.
So fight me.
A large Starlink factory for Starlink terminals. But it's but we're not shutting down any facilities in California.
Listen, we are here as part of a launch of a news interview show that is going to be on X.com. It's coming as a media industry, as you know, is going through a whole lot of changes.
Yeah.
X has also been affected by that. Where do you see X.com's role in the future of news and journalism?
Oh, now I understand now. This interview is going on right now because the way that they're talking about this is as if it's going to be on X, but freaking, oh wow, he only has 30K subscribers. I can see it down there. That's funny. Don Lemon, 30K subscribers. I mean, that's CNN for you. I mean, he probably just made the account. He is from CNN, but you would expect him to immediately get like what, over 100,000. But how long has this? Okay, whatever. Anyways,
X.com.
Oh yeah, I was explaining the why. Okay, so this is happening. So Elon Musk made the decision after this interview was done to like not have him on the platform anymore, or to not have the exclusive deal anymore on that platform. Like Don Lemon could still do his show on X if he wanted to, which it would be dumb for him not to, but he just won't get, he's just not going to be under a contract or anything, so he can leave whenever, or he can put it on X and anywhere else at the exact same time. The whole point of Elon Musk getting him on X, or for the contract to be like a thing, for why people are like, oh, he's canceling Don Lemon, is because Elon was like, I'm not going to do an exclusive deal with you anymore. You can go on the platform if you want, but I'm not paying you for it. And you can go anywhere you want. Like that's basically what happened.
Coming as a media industry, as you know, is going through.
So like saying, oh, they canceled him. Like no, like get out of here. That's literally just retarded nonsense.
A whole lot of changes.
Yeah.
X has also been affected by that. Where do you see X.com's role in the future of news and journalism, Elon?
Well, I think I see the X as it's already the number one source of news in the world. So it is number one. Yeah.
Also, remember, Elon has actually, I'm gonna look this up right now because I don't want to misspeak. So Elon Musk's IQ is 160, estimated based on the high correction stat. That's funny. That is funny because IQ comes up in this entire video, and Destiny's like, "There's no shot. There's no shot. His IQ could be that high. Like what? No, this is just impossible." Oh man, I just found that very funny. Interesting. Okay, so I found this. In conclusion, while there is no definitive answer to whether or not Elon Musk has autism or Asperger's, it's clear that he has a unique personality and behavior that has contributed to his success. These conditions are a part of autism spectrum disorder and should not be stigmatized or seen as a negative thing. So, they don't know if he does. They're not saying he outright doesn't have one, but they can't say that he does. He's probably on the spectrum. So he probably does have something, like, maybe. I don't know. We don't know. Can't say definitively. He should probably get like a doctor's note for that. But yeah, let's get back to the video.
The number one way that people actually are informed about any kind of news, meaning real
Someone said it was supposed to be exclusive to Twitter for 24 hours and then it would go up everywhere. Gotcha.
time events, is
Yes, true. Okay, thank you.
the number one way that people actually are informed about any kind of news, meaning real-time events, is on the X platform, formerly Twitter. There's nothing even close for real-time news. So we also want to expand upon that, and we have done so with long-form content. So instead of just doing what used to be called tweets, you can now do long-form posts. You can post an entire essay.
Remember when Elon was like the go F yourself type stuff to the advertisers? You know how long ago that was? And remember when everyone was like, oh, X is going to die because they're going to lose all of his advertisers. Remember how long that was? How is X still alive? Interesting. Very interesting to think about these things. Remember when X was supposed to die because it's supposed to run out of money or something like that? Remember when X deleted all of their like 95% of their staff and then brought back 10% because they needed to see who they actually needed and who they didn't? Remember when all that nonsense happened? But X was supposed to like die and stuff like that. It's still here somehow. But okay. All the people that cope and like, oh, Elon's like stupid, or X is just gonna die or whatever. Like, bro, it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
In fact, you can now post an entire book to the platform. You can do long-form video content, so you can do up to 4-hour video segments. We really want news in whatever form it is, or information, I should say, in whatever form it is, to be available on our platform, whether it's short, long, text, pictures, video, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and some of the stuff that we do, long-form video, interview shows, what have you.
Yeah.
You reached out over the summer and you said, it would be great to have Matt.
Bro, this sound effect. Who thought that was a good idea?
Probably the most base take he's gonna have in this entire video, but I digress. Anyways, but still, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad transition, but like if it's gonna be used for like every 10 seconds, like I can understand that it's kind of stupid.
Okay, it's brave.
Brave.
You reached out
Beautiful
over
and brave.
the summer and you said it would be great to have Maddo, Don Lemon, others on the left put on this platform. You receive full support. The digital town square is for all. What do you mean by that?
Wait a second. Wait, no, hold up. This is even worse. So the contract is for freaking Elon Musk for the exclusive deal that he's supposed to have. It's supposed to be on X for only 24 hours, and then it can go up anywhere else on any other platform all the time. For a Cybertruck, millions of dollars per year, and some equity in X and SpaceX, I think, or stock in SpaceX and Twitter. I mean, well, X and Tesla. He also wanted a Cybertruck. Like, all of this was in. There's a lot more, but like that's what I can remember off the top of my head. That contract had so much BS just to have 24 hours exclusivity on X. Is that seriously it? Bro, and then they can throw it anywhere they want. That is the deal of a lifetime. Holy crap. What? That's insane. That is insane. That is insane. I do not fault Elon to like taking him out. I don't fault Elon at all. That's crazy. That is crazy. There's probably more in that contract, but I know definitively that those specific things were in there. But I didn't even know it was only for 24 hours, and then he can go anywhere else. Only for 24 hours? Are you serious? I mean, but I can understand Elon's like, you know what? We're supposed to be the like real-time news, so anything more than 24 hours in advance, like it's in the past. It's already on X. He wants to be so I can see why Elon would probably use that deal, but like, bro, Cybertruck, stock in Tesla and SpaceX, and then basically every other company that he owns, like that's crazy. That's crazy. And millions of dollars per year. I forget the specific number, but I know it was over, I want to say it was over $100 million a year or something like that contract. But still, over $1 million. Maybe it's not over 100 million, but like it was maybe tens of millions. But I don't know. Maybe I'll throw it in editing. But whatever. That's insane. I praise Elon for not taking that contract. Good job, Elon. Like that proposal was just freaking blank. Only for 24 hours exclusivity. That's just crazy.
Just mean that we want to make sure that there are.
It feels like a mobile game. Like you just open like the $4.99 daily pack or
You're still talking about those transitions, man. Like, come on, we're off of that.
something, and you get like
a wide variety of viewpoints. That it's, we always have, for example, Tucker Carlson, who most people will view as being on the right, and that's quite a prominent name on the right. We want to have prominent names on the left as well.
The difference here is that Tucker Carlson, I don't know this for fact, but I can definitely say that Tucker Carlson isn't asking for stock in X, Tesla, and SpaceX and a Cybertruck in order to be on have an exclusivity deal on X. Like I can 99% guarantee that's not the case for Tucker's situation. 99%. Like he probably got like something, maybe, I don't know what he got, but it probably wasn't some outrageous nonsense like Don Lemon was doing. Like that's just blank.
To provide
Don Lemon's contract to him was stupid. It's
just
garbage.
Basically a wide range of viewpoints on the platform, so users can hear different opinions. They can hear, what's your point of view, what's Tucker's point of view, and and people can make their own decision about what they what they believe.
You didn't mean that I'm on the left? Did you think that?
I thought you were on the left, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm used. Well, let's just say I don't know what the left is or the right is, frankly, these days, because things can be quite polarized. But you seem.
I like how Don specifically focuses on him when Elon assumes that Don Lemon's on the left, but doesn't say anything when he assumes that Tucker Carlson's on the right. Just find it very interesting. He points that one out, but doesn't talk about, well, I know you just assumed me on the left. Why did you assume that Tucker Carlson's on the right? Like, come on now. It's the same argument, but like they point out the other thing instead of that. And that's what I find very interesting, as like it's a gotcha or something. Like that's just blank. Be consistent.
My impression was that you're more likely to be described as on the left than the right. My sense is you're sort of center left. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, did you ever watch me on CNN, or did you watch?
I saw I saw segments.
Yeah.
But CNN is generally considered left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he has like a speech thing. It's weird. He had like Elon has this weird speech thing where he stutters a little bit, but I don't know. Destiny just rails him on this, and I'm like, bro, come on, man, you can't be doing this. Like you're supposed to be. I'm gonna do what Elon did to Don Lemon. You're supposed to be on the left, Destiny. Don't you care about people with disabilities? Come on now, you can't make fun of them. Whatever.
Why do you say that?
Why do I say CNN is generally considered left? I think if you look at any sort of media survey of...
Oh, God. Oh, no. This is going to be cringe, isn't it? He's going to say, well, when you look at the you know that one meme? You know the one meme where it lists like all the media outlets, and like CNN is usually on like the
meme
center left part of that meme. So like you guys would be like
the
center
meme,
left, right? Oh, Jesus. He doesn't know what any of these things mean.
It's an article. It's not just a meme. And by the way, Destiny uses memes all the time.
Read in the Mueller report that they were never able to surveil Trump directly. Am I making that up?
I don't think they ever got like wiretaps while he's president, or
like any of his inboxes, like emails or any of his direct communication.
He doesn't email though, right? So like it's not.
He doesn't? I thought he does. I thought he has a phone where he does it. He literally just texts.
He doesn't use email. I think it's well established he doesn't email.
I could have sworn that there was a big meme after Hillary's emails that Donald Trump emails people on his phone. Am I making this up? I'd have to go back and check. It's been a while now.
I don't think he emails.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if I was going to debate this, I would have to go back and like get 100% accounting of all the facts.
So, shut up, Destiny. You do the exact same thing, and I'm going to post it through editing right now.
This is how would you answer that question? You would say CNN is center left because far left in the United States implies either ultra progressive or further left, illiberal, anti-capitalist. So things like communist or socialist.
Yeah, and Elon Musk, the architect that works on cars and spaceships, is supposed to know all these political terms. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, Elon's a billionaire and he's super smart. He's not a streamer like you and all you do is just stream. Like, bro, what are you talking about? So he's supposed to, that's how Elon's supposed to react. All right, I'm getting worked up because I know exactly how he's going to be like. So let's just keep going.
CNN very clearly didn't give like full-throated support to people like Bernie Sanders. They don't seem to host any communist or tankies speech like that. And they're like kind of wokey progressive, but like as much as like a center to medium leftish Democrat would be. But they clearly like represent like kind of the Democratic establishment interest, which makes sense because the majority of the Democratic Party is center left. So the majority of the Democratic electorate is center left. So the largest news media stations are going to be center left, right? And you could say they might be a little bit further than center left, maybe mid left, but like you wouldn't call them far left. It wouldn't make any sense to do it unless you're just like a Trump or you have no political understanding of media in the United States, I guess. That would be one answer you could give.
That would be one answer that you could give. But you know, Elon's not on the internet. How long is this stream? 8 hours a day. Let's just say that. Continuously. Streaming. Like, if someone were to ask you a question of like, well, how does a rocket work? How does this specific part within this rocket engine work, Destiny? Could you tell me that? And then you would be like, well, I know that there's like a chemical that goes into this thing. And then all the engineers are going to be like, why are you giving such a basic answer to this question? Like, you should be able to answer this question, right? But he's going to
point to the meme. He's going to point to the meme pictures. Of
course he's going to point to the meme. He's an engineer, not a person that delves in politics. Like, bro, you do the exact same thing. I'm gonna post it again. Like, oh my God.
I could have sworn that there was a big meme after Hillary's emails that Donald Trump emails people on his phone. Am I making this up? I have to go back and check. It's been a while now.
I don't think he emails.
Oh, he posted a meme. He's been posting a meme. Shut up.
Elon Musk is thinking of this. Bias, ratings, new. This is what popped into Elon's head. 100%. I know exactly what he's thinking of. He's thinking of this.
Oh yeah, here's another thing that I have about Destiny right now. He literally is like super. Here's a claim. I'm gonna give a claim. Destiny is a. I lost a little bit of respect for him because like in this entire Don Lemon versus Elon Musk debate sort of interview, whatever you want to call it, I just saw Destiny's true colors. He's way more of an elitist than I thought he was, or he's like borderline elitist. He seriously thinks he's smarter than a lot of people. Like he's like one of the smartest people around. I don't know, the way he's just, it's so subtle too, but when you hear him say it, it's like you seriously actually think this is not a joke. He seriously thinks this. Like he thinks that he's better than all of you. He just knows. He's smarter. He's better. He just knows. And I'm saying it in a kind of like a rhetorical, joking way, but you'll see it eventually. Like he kind of just showed a little bit there. Like here, let's go back.
In Elon's head, 100%. I know exactly what he's thinking of.
Of course he does. Of course.
This is what popped into his head. And now,
I've never seen this website in my life.
Why do you think CNN is center left? And he's like, well, because he's seen CNN right here on this meme.
Bro, I like how he immediately found it. Like I was like, I do not see CNN anywhere, but like, and then he circled. I was like, wait, what? Okay, because like I didn't watch this before. I only listened to parts of it, but like this was just, oh man, this is just retarded. Oh, look at that! I'm so smart. That's exactly what Elon's thinking. I can read his mind. I'm so smart.
Why is this chart wrong?
Good job, Destiny.
But you should. It's kind of dumb if you think somebody is thinking.
It's kind of dumb to look at memes. Yeah, it's kind of dumb to get your memes from politics from memes. It's dumb.
Just because it's like on the chart. Like you would hope that if you run a major social media empire and you want to get involved seriously in news and media, that you would know approximately why these things are where they are. Like,
I think if you look at any sort of media survey of what is on the left or right, I think they would say, like, for example, Fox is on the right and CNN is on the left.
Oh, why are you laughing at that? Isn't that not true? Like, bro, is that not true? Wait, so what, like, I guess Fox is not on the right and CNN is not on the left. That's not true. That's not a true statement at all.
Oh, man. It still seems pretty weird to challenge that, though, right? Isn't it pretty common sense that CNN generally sits to the... Wait.
Yes.
I'm sorry. He challenged it? I thought he just asked him, why do you...
Bro. Yo, Destiny's just... this is what I think he's like in debate autistic mode now, because instead of actually like answering the question, he focuses on the one specific word that he used. He challenged it. Oh, he challenged. I didn't see. Where was the challenge? Oh, I gotta focus on that word now, instead of actually like just changing that word into something else, because like the challenge part doesn't really mean, it doesn't matter. Like let's listen to that again.
It still seems pretty weird to challenge that, though, right? Isn't it pretty common sense that CNN generally sits to the... Wait, I'm sorry. He challenged it? I thought he just asked him, why do you think CNN is on the left? Is that a challenge?
So we're gonna hyper focus on the challenge now.
Yeah. I saw I saw segments.
Yeah.
But CNN is generally considered left.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Why do I say CNN is generally considered left? I think if you look at any sort of media survey of what is on the left or right, I think they would say, like...
You're overreacting to very simple answers.
Yes, true.
No, you're retarded. I'm sorry.
What? What? Yo, what? Are you serious? Bro, you're just projecting here. You're being so autistic right now. Holy crap. You focused on the word challenge for like 20 seconds instead of actually answering the basic question. Like, what? Oh, but I'm retarded. Okay.
No, you're just wrong. Maybe you might be genuinely autistic, but the question
projection, man,
very clearly
holy crap
into here. It was the same thing when I asked, and I understand why you're retarded too, because this is a pretty common form of retardation. When I asked, I want to say,
all right, educate me. Why am I retarded, Destiny? Or why is this commenter retarded, Destiny? Like, holy crap. Like, that is the most condescending thing I've ever heard come out of his mouth. Oh my God.
Jon Snow. JonTron. When I asked JonTron, what's wrong with communism? My goal there wasn't to defend communism. I'm just curious, like, why do you hate communism? What's wrong with communism? Like, what's your...
Who's saying that he's defending... Wait, what? Just because someone challenges someone on something doesn't mean that they're trying to defend the opposite version of what? Wait, what? Where do you even get that? Where do you get the defending part from? What?
Response there. I just want to know. Don Lemon is asking the same question here. Do you think Don Lemon is thinking that, like, you think CNN is to the left? Excuse me, they're completely centrist. Like, they're not to the...
That's one interpretation, Destiny. Obviously, you didn't get that interpretation, but like everyone else that did get the interpretation, I guess he considers retarded or whatever.
Do you think Don Lemon thinks that? Maybe he does, and he'll give it here later, but the question so far seems to be the case of like, well, why do you think CNN is left? And that could lead to an interesting conversation. He might say, well, I think they're left because I don't think they give Trump a fair shake.
You're giving Don Lemon way too much credit. Don Lemon is like, well, I mean, Don Lemon could be good faith. Wait, what? Do you watch him? Did you watch him on CNN? Don Lemon, good faith? Like, questions, good questions. There's a reason why Don Lemon got fired from CNN. Bro, like, what? He didn't get fired because he had really good, interesting conversations with people. Like, wait, what? Okay. All right. Cope, Destiny.
Or he might say, I think they're to the left because they're too woke. And then that opens up potential future conversation. Elon Musk doesn't know why they're left. He has no idea because his media literacy is almost a nothing.
And yeah, because he's focusing on building rockets and making electric cars way more efficient, which is probably something he should be doing that's way more important for him to be doing because he actually knows how to do it. And I wouldn't expect Destiny to be paying attention to like how, like, what's the better chemistry for how like a battery cell is supposed to be to make it more efficient and less environmentally unfriendly. Yeah, like things like that. But like you wouldn't know that because guess what? You're not Elon Musk. You're not doing that much more important stuff because you're a political streamer that used to game. Like, bro, like calm down.
And so he awkwardly laughs and he's trying to think of a way to say the meme without saying he saw it on a meme. So he's like, well, there were surveys that said it was left. Really?
No, he doesn't care about all that stuff, bro. Man, what are you talking about? Oh, he's trying to like go through all this. He's talking about a meme or something. No, bro. This is cancer. This is literally cancer. He's trying to he is so debate brained right now. He's thinking, he's trying to like debate his way through all this when Elon Musk is just a normal dude with just basic opinions. Isn't like he's not focusing on this nonsense. You think that Elon's trying to like do like all these debate tactics and swerving and weaving? Like, no. It's like, bro, calm down. He's not doing all this nonsense that you think he's doing. Like, you gotta chill.
CNN is left because the surveys say it's left? No, the surveys say it's left because of a variety of reasons for why people feel like it is on the left. And so he awkwardly laughs and he's trying to think of a way to say the meme without saying he saw it on a meme. So he's like, well, there were surveys that said it was left. Really? CNN is left because the survey...
That was actually projection right there. That was full-on projection. That's probably what Destiny's thinking whenever he's in a debate trying to figure out how to win an argument. So he's like, that's the only reason why I think Destiny would even like think for Elon to be like, Elon's not, I already said, Elon's not paying attention to this stuff. Like for him to like go through this entire rant is just retarded.
They say it's left?
It's full-on projection,
no,
honestly.
The surveys say it's left because of a variety of reasons for why people feel like it is on the left.
For example, Fox is on the right and CNN is on the left.
Yeah. So that's what is it?
Am I missing something here?
Okay.
Like, this is a stupid answer.
It's a stupid answer. I like how he said specifically, it's a stupid answer. I don't like this answer. He's not saying, no, Elon's wrong. Obviously, Elon's wrong. No, he's not saying that. Because like, Destiny's like, it's true, but I don't like it. It's stupid. Like, what? You expect this guy to like have your type of like response when you're the one that pays attention to this stuff all the time? You're the one that literally debates for a living. What does Elon do for a living? Make sure SpaceX and freaking Tesla is like, oh my God. He's an architect. He's not a debater, bro, man. Like, calm down. Like, oh, he's so smart, but he doesn't know how to talk to people or whatever. What, you know what? Whatever.
Obvious question that's supposed to probe for why you feel like a particular media thing has a certain political alignment, especially if you say you want to be a large owner of a social media platform that pushes media news. That's a good question. And he gave the dumbest answer.
Also, you know what else that Destiny doesn't know? Elon Musk appointed a new CEO for Twitter, right? Because he didn't want to be like the main guy that does all the CEO stuff on Twitter. But I guess Destiny forgot about that or doesn't know about that because Destiny doesn't pay attention to shit like that. He's like in his own debate bro world right now where Trump is bad and everything is just anything that has to do with Trump. And if anyone just has a slight leaning to Trump, it's like, nah, write them off, garbage. Nah, they're Trumples. They're Trumples. Like they're a libertarian brain. Like you can't be doing that. Like that's just he just ad homs all the people on the other side with and just generalities and just doesn't bother giving any type of explanation or anything. Like he still can't even convince his own mom that Trump is bad. Like Trump, like Destiny's mom is literally gonna be freaking voting for Trump, even though Destiny thinks that Trump is like the worst thing in the world. He just couldn't convince his own family members to like how bad Trump is. Like, bro, like calm down. Yeah, look, you're overreacting. Stop and take a breath. Like, bro, true. That is the most truest. Wait, hold up. We gotta zoom into that thing. Yeah, Wait, hold up. You're overreacting. Stop and take a breath. Holy crap. That is so true. Holy crap. Thank you.
Something? I don't know. I think that when I read that, I said, like many of my critics or detractors, they never really watched me on CNN. They just saw.
See, okay. Blank. You guys. And I was even right. And you guys have probably watched this. So you should have the advantage of being able to.
They just.
Wait, hold up.
Like many of my critics or detractors, they never really watched me on CNN. They just saw.
See, okay.
What do you mean? Like Elon said that he saw sound bites, so he did watch bites of him on CNN. Like, wait, what? How does that prove your point? Don Lemon literally just ignored the fact that Elon said that he watched sound bites of him, like clips of him on CNN. And now Don Lemon's like, well, you see, people just don't watch me on CNN. They just don't. They just hear what other people say and stuff like that. How is that a win? Like Don Lemon just ignored the fact that Elon said that.
Right. And you guys have probably watched this. You should have the advantage of being able to pre-watch this. This is what he's saying. Yeah. Like, yeah, you guys make this claim about me. Have you even watched my media before? Or did you just call me left without even watching or having any idea of what's going on? Yeah, fuck.
And Elon literally said that he did. So I don't know what you're talking about.
My sense is you're sort of center left. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, did you ever watch me on CNN, or did you watch?
I saw I saw segments.
You.
Literally talking to no one right now.
Of my critics or detractors, they never really watched me on CNN. They just saw the clips of me either on social media or maybe on Fox News or in conservative media,
yeah,
where it's sort of where I've become a character or a caricature of what I actually am, and it's taken out of context.
Sure. Well, how would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as someone who is I am independent in my thinking. I would describe myself as.
Hold up! I just saw a comment. Why is CNN considered left? Stop projecting! Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
I am independent in my thinking, and I vote for people based.
That's literally what Destiny's doing right now. Oh, why is the thing considered left? Stop projecting, man. Why is Elon projecting right here?
The issues and how I feel about it, not necessarily because of political leaning of some sort.
Well, I agree with that approach. I think that's generally how people should take things, which is.
But that, so he's just giving. This is like every stupid. He's just like an average conservative dipshit. Like it's.
This guy thinks Elon's conservative. That's how I know Destiny's like fallen off. He's in a completely different world. Anyone Destiny thinks is like somewhat like may support like Trump or whatever, or isn't gonna, like Elon doesn't support anyone right now, right? But that includes Biden. He's not gonna support Biden. But like just that fact alone makes Destiny be like, oh, well, then you're probably gonna support Trump, right? Right? You don't like Biden, so you have to like Trump. And that means you're a conservative. And that's why he just automatically is like, just writes him as like a conservative. Like, what? What? Bro. Calls Elon a conservative. Bro, you have fallen off, man. Like, you were just other side bad brained. Like, I don't even know how to like say it, but like you literally just call people that vote for Trump Trumples. So like you ad hom the exact same way. So why should I give you better? Why should I try and be better than that? I'm gonna roll in the, like he says, you're gonna go down, I'm gonna go down too. We're not gonna be above each other. I'll play in the mud just like you. Let's go.
Sad because this guy runs Twitter.
It's sad.
Arguably in a position to have more control over media than almost any other singular person in history in the United States. And hold on. Destiny, surely he should just own that he's left-leaning there. Don Lemon's issue is not that he's left-leaning. It's that when people like you or Elon say somebody is left-leaning, you don't say that to accurately describe where the aggregate of their political view sits in the totality of like all of American political views. You say that to discredit somebody. So when Don Lemon asks,
oh, okay. So when I say that Destiny's left-leaning, I don't actually mean that he's left-leaning. What I actually mean is that he needs to be discredited. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said left-leaning. And that's exactly what Elon meant when he said left-leaning. It's not the fact that he literally said, you're probably like considered left because like you're probably on the like CNN and stuff like that. And CNN is like considered left a little bit. No, actually, I didn't mean that. I meant to say that because I discredit you. Yeah, there's all this malicious intent right here in Elon's voice. I can hear it. Yo, bro, you're hearing voices in your head right now, Des. Like, bro, calm down.
why do you think I'm a leftist? He's trying to see why Elon thinks that, because that's how you guys use that phrase. Oh, he's left-leaning, he's center-left, he's left, he's a left person, right? Elon has no answers because he has no media literacy and probably doesn't engage critically with any media at all. Don Lemon probably knows this.
No shit, Sherlock.
My guess is going to be that a lot of this interview is going to be Don Lemon challenging Elon on level 1 basic questions, and Elon getting ass mad because he isn't in a circle jerk where everybody else is like eager to slurp his blank off the floor.
Yeah, Elon's the one that's ass mad right now. Yeah, there's zero projection right here, right now. 100%. Zero projection. Oh man, damn, Destiny, you have fallen off. Holy crap.
And he actually has to provide an answer to anything. These two answers alone are astoundingly
blank.
Stupid.
Notice how he uses stupid and not wrong, because Elon's not wrong. Destiny just doesn't like his answers, so he's stupid. Those answers are stupid. The billionaire should have known better to make better arguments, better answers. He's stupid. Like, bro, like I said before, he's not you, Destiny. Like, bro, he's not you. You're literally projecting your life experiences and like, oh, Elon's really smart and he's a billionaire, but he doesn't know how to like answer these basic political questions. Yes, he does it. Is that so freaking hard to understand? Like, what? Come on, man. He's not some debate bro guy. Like, you're literally a debate bro, and you're using your own. Okay, all right. I'm saying the same thing millions of times over again, so I'm just gonna keep going.
I mean, how people should, take things, which is, I mean, there are a whole sort of set of issues which are sort of somewhat arbitrarily,
like Elon's response is so obviously like this is what I expect. I don't expect Mr. Elon architect that know how to give more deeper responses on political questions. Like, bro, Destiny just doesn't understand how niche his like sphere is right now. He's expecting way too much from Elon right now, but because he's just saying, oh, Elon's just stupid. But notice how he's not going to say wrong, because he knows that Elon's not wrong. And he hates the fact that's why he's getting so riled up right now, because like he can't say Elon's wrong. Elon's just stupid. So Elon bad, and he's literally discrediting him right now.
Oh God.
Blank.
Like, When somebody says, like Don Lemon gave a boilerplate answer. Oh, I vote one way and I like to consider all the issues and do this and that. That's a boilerplate answer. Now, if you disagree with Don Lemon and you think that you're, a biased hack or whatever, which I'm sure Elon's probably said before, maybe I'm assuming that, right? Then you should say, oh, well, hold on. I agree with that in principle, but Don Lemon, you said this or this. Don Lemon, you said this about the J6 insurrection. I don't think it was.
Bro, do you think Elon's going to be paying attention to that stuff? Like I said a million times, he's an architect. You really think he's going to be paying attention to this stuff? Continue.
Insurrection. John Lemon, you said this about the COVID vaccines. You mentioned that social distancing helped all of us so much, and I don't think it did. I don't think the research supports that. Oh, Don Lemon, you were pro-censorship, right? That would be a point where you could intervene and say, well, even though we supposedly share the same principles, I happen to know positions that you have.
This is why I think Destiny is coming at a bad angle. I think Destiny thinks that Elon is supposed to be debating, is supposed to be countering and debating Don Lemon. That's what Destiny thinks is supposed to be happening here. When Elon's like, no, I didn't come here to share my views and stuff on and trying to discredit you, Don Lemon. I came here to have an interview and just talk normally and not counter you in specific ways. We're not supposed to be debating. This is an interview. And Destiny's like, why aren't you countering this, countering like that, countering bro, this is called an interview, my man. Interview. You know what that is? It's not a debate. Let's just say that. It's not supposed to be a back and forth contrarian type stuff. But you're so debate bro mind, oh man, this is just frustrating to listen to, but it's good because I'm pointing it out and I'm pointing out his bullshit. I just love it. So that's why we're gonna keep going. This was 3 hours on the other video, so I'm gonna be here for a while.
This is a random ambush interview. Okay, it's not Don Lemon.
Yeah, it's an interview, bro.
On the door asking for a conversation.
Which I think that's generally how. Yeah.
At Destiny, most people get your point. It just seems like a dumb hill to die on, trying to gotcha Elon. The implication that Elon can't even define what left-right media outlets are is retarded as fuck. I agree with you.
True.
Except Elon can't. So it was a good question because Elon is retarded as fuck. That's the problem.
Yeah. How people should.
Is that really a problem, Destiny? I mean, it's a problem if you over-exaggerate and call him retarded. Elon just doesn't pay attention to this stuff. So I guess you can call him retarded for not paying attention to the political stuff that you pay attention to. So fine, I guess that's your cope. Name call him. Okay, whatever. Not an argument.
Take things, which is, I mean, there are a whole sort of set of issues which are sort of somewhat arbitrarily bucketed into right or left. But I think most citizens would think that they would agree with some things on the left, but not everything. Or agree on
this is such a retarded non-answer. He's like a. I don't even want to say a family member, because usually family members that are more invested in politics will have better takes than this or have stronger takes than this. This is I think Elon Musk represents the quintessential. He's 10 years too late.
Wait, hold up. He's the reason he was going to say a family member, because he was like my mom. That votes for Trump. Yo, the projection is real. Oh, man. Holy crap. Let's go back a little bit.
Family member, because usually family members that are more invested in politics will have better takes than this or have stronger takes than this. This is I think Elon Musk represents the quintessential. He's 10 years too late. He's the 2015 lay centrist who's oh yeah, I agree with everybody and nobody, and all the parties are the same, and there's a little bit of good on the left and a little bit of good on the right, and I am lay epic centrist and lay epic enlightened centrist and a little bit
He's not saying that bullshit, man. He's just saying he's not saying there's a little bit of good on both sides. When did that ever come out of his mouth? Bro, you're just projecting hard right now, just putting words into his mouth, and then you're gonna and now you're just gonna respond to the bullshit that you put into his mouth now. So okay, so let's hear it.
Bro, take a position on anything.
Would think that they would agree with some things on the left, but not everything, or they agree on some things on the right, but not everything.
Oh, wow. I mean, okay, so I stand corrected. He literally just said that. All right, fine. You win this one now. You win this one, Destiny. I guess I gotta revoke that. That kind of hurts. It hurts.
So,
damn.
That's what I think most people feel, I guess.
Okay.
But he's a billionaire. Again, I don't expect anything more than this. I guess Destiny expects him to be the world's greatest debater or something like that, instead of giving milquetoast answers. He's a billionaire that doesn't pay his attention to politics. What's new? Come on, man. What do you expect?
How much longer, and maybe the answer is forever, how much longer are we going to have to call it the formerly known as Twitter? I mean, even Prince went back to Prince instead of, is it always going to be X?
It's definitely always going to be X.
Obviously.
So X is going through some changes. As I said, a lot of media companies are going through some changes. You're in charge of an incredible platform, Elon. How do you feel that's going?
I think it's going pretty well so far. We're seeing record usage. We've added a tremendous amount of functionality. I mentioned that it used to be that you could only do short, text and maybe a picture or something like that, short video. But now you can do long form text, long form video.
Oh, look at that. Now he has more nuanced answers. Almost like he asked a question about something that's more related to what Elon Musk does in his daily life. Where's your outrage? Where's your outrage now, Destiny? I'm just pointing out the obvious.
We've added audio video calling. So you can not just do text DMs, you can do audio video calling. We've improved the algorithm, I think, significantly. And made the system faster and better, and that's reflected in the increased usage.
So let's talk about that, because you said you wanted all points of view, right? It's a digital town square for all.
Yeah.
It's the platform has kind of picked up where some conservative media has left off. That moving to the right, increasingly becoming.
Do you think they're both being awkward because they're trying to fill each other's positions for arguing? I don't think Don Lemon's been awkward at all. Isn't Don's response similar to the cringe self-proclaimed centrist like Elon? Yeah, that's why I said Don gave like a boilerplate response here. So this is an opportunity, if you disagree with him, to push back. Because what Don said was basically what every single media pundit will say. Oh, I arrive at my own position. Yeah,
but like Elon Musk isn't here to be disagreeing with the Don Lemon's like opinions of himself. Like, what? He's not here for that. He is here for an interview. Like, that's what this is. It's not Elon versus X debate. Like, what? No. Versus, I said X. Versus Don Lemon. Don Lemon versus Elon or whatever. Like, bro. Like, he's expecting this interview to be a debate. That's basically what Destiny thinks. He thinks this interview is supposed to be a debate. Like, bro, calm down.
All right. Part of a conservative dialogue, and sometimes even conspiracy theories.
He seriously should take words more literally instead of being like, well, he said challenge, so that means he meant all these other words with challenge. But like, instead of taking him like verbatim, he's like, well, when he says this, he actually meant this. Like with the lefty nonsense that he was just talking about earlier, like when people call people lefty or he's on the left, they actually mean they're trying to discredit you. Like, what? Like that's what he actually meant. Like, and if you don't have that take, like if you don't think that's what's going on there, then you're just retarded. Like, bro, it's Destiny, man, your takes on that is just that, like you calling people retarded just shows how retarded you are. Like, bro, like stop projecting, man.
Right. There was
Why are you all purposefully obtuse? Don Lemon is acting like a dick, making it about himself when the interview is to ask questions about Elon.
I mean, the only reason, like, if that question came out of a vacuum without like Destiny being such like ass mad for like why Elon is giving such basic takes on politics, it's almost like he's an architect and not a political person. I wonder why he's having all these basic dumb or stupid, like Destiny was dumb or stupid political takes. It's almost like he's not a politician or something like that. But because Destiny has like these retarded takes right now, I can understand why this person is asking that question, like being so obtuse. Like, yeah, Destiny, you are being so obtuse.
An article recently written about you saying that
Destiny couldn't even. I thought he was going to answer that. Oh, shoot. That's why I cut him off before he responded. Yo, I thought he was going to answer that. That just shows how he knows that he's being like super obtuse and retarded right now. That's why he can't. This is like pure cognitive dissonance, because he's projecting hardcore right now. Holy crap. And he can't even respond to it because he knows that it's like, it's just. I think in Destiny's mind, he just wrote that question off as like, that's just retarded. So I'm not even gonna respond to it. Like, I'm way better than you.
You, Donald Trump, and X were the most important people or places or whatever icons when it comes to the MAGA movement. Do you agree with that? How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, there are nonsense articles written all the time, and I certainly wouldn't agree with that one. I put it in the nonsense category. So
True.
The objective fact of the matter, in my opinion, was that old Twitter was fundamentally a tool of the far left. And that was
true.
A lot of it was due to being located in San Francisco, Berkeley, and so it was
old Twitter was like. It was so far left that they banned Destiny from Twitter. They banned him, right? No, or was it only? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw it down in the comments below. Maybe it's a lie, but like they literally banned Destiny. I think. I know that Twitch banned him. I think I got confused a little bit, but like, I bet Destiny did get banned on old Twitter, but now he's been and he obviously was reinstated because he's back on X.
Corporate culture being in San Francisco.
Fundamentally a tool of the far left. And that was really, I think, a lot of it was due to being located in San Francisco, Berkeley.
Being located in San Francisco.
Okay. And so it wanted to essentially project the SF Berkeley political dogma worldwide.
You think it was far left?
Yes, I do.
Be honest, you have to admit Elon is a pretty smart guy. I don't know.
He is like a pretty. What do you mean you don't know? It just shows how freaking blank you are. Damn, Destiny. Like, he is objectively really smart. Like, bro, the amount of companies, the amount of successful companies he has underneath his belt. Oh, but I don't know if he's a smart guy. Like, wait, what? What type of, what? Like, it's just, oh, bro. Steven just wants to blank. Done. True. Oh man, that's so funny. That's so true. Like, I feel like that's what he's doing right now. He wants Don on his podcast so badly. True. But yeah,
I'm sure he's smart in like running business or something. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever heard.
I'm not sure. SpaceX, very successful. Tesla, very successful. He was one of the founders of PayPal. Guess what? It's very successful. Like, and now he has X, which was supposed to die last year, and it's now becoming successful again. Like, bro, you're just not sure? Are you kidding? How many? Oh my God! How many super successful, like, multi-billion-dollar companies do you have, Destiny? Oh, he could be a successful businessman, but I don't know. Like, that sounds so retarded. Like, bro, get out of here.
I think there's probably some narrow fields of expertise where he's pretty smart, but I typically, when I hear him speak, he doesn't sound like he's definitely above average. But I don't think I've ever been blown away at him describing or explaining something. But
oh, okay. So in order to be really smart, you have to be able to, like, describe things really well. Like, bro, people that are there's a lot of losers out there that can describe things very well, but I wouldn't consider them, like, really smart. Like, what? Is that seriously your one of your make or break if someone could, like, explain things really well? Like, seriously? Is that okay? All right, Destiny.
I would imagine he knows something about rocketry and cars, hopefully. I would imagine.
No shit. If he didn't, then obviously SpaceX and Tesla wouldn't be as successful as they are right now. Obviously, we don't really know about SpaceX because it's private, but Tesla, bro, their company is huge. They're like literally one of the leading. They're the biggest car company in the world. They're definitely the biggest car company in the United States. I can't say world, but in the United States, they are literally one of the biggest car companies in the United States. True. That's a fact. If it's not, well, the comments are right below, so you know exactly what to do.
Imagine, maybe. I would hope. I just haven't heard him speak on these subjects, so.
Bro, you haven't heard him speak on anything. Like, bro, I'm not surprised that you haven't heard him speak on anything. Like on these specific things. No, you haven't heard him speak on anything. Get out of here.
I used to I actually got off the platform because I would get so much hate tweets when it was called in, so much hate tweets. And
apparently it's 155 IQ. I seriously doubt that.
And just
remember that IQ thing that I showed before? So Elon Musk's IQ is 160, estimated based on the high correction stat. That's funny. His judgment on whether people are smart or not is just terrible. It's borderline, like, stupid. It's just borderline stupid. Like, I was gonna say borderline retarded, but like I've been using that word way too much now. He's just borderline dumb. Like his takes on like his opinion on what he thinks people are smart or not. It's just stupid. It's just garbage. Like, holy crap, it's actually trash.
Guff from right-wing conspiracy theorists being called everything from,
blank
to
Sure.
blank.
It's the internet,
Jesus.
you know.
I gotta bleep those, man. Like, I can't have that on my channel.
Both?
Yeah, he literally did. Holy crap.
My God.
I mean, it's a free speech platform, man. You can say what you want. That's what I mean. That's YouTube moment.
1,000.
Yeah. Do you agree that it's right now? And
He got near perfect scores on his math, SATs, Destiny. He's probably high IQ. Yeah, high IQ, like 120 to like 130 would be pretty, like incredibly high.
Bro, we already saw the 160. Like, I don't even need to go back into that.
My guess would be around there, I guess. 155? No, that's retarded.
You're retarded. You didn't even bother doing a simple Google search the entire time that you've done this.
and that even it's moved into sort of MAGA land conspiracy theory?
I certainly don't think it's right.
That's what I mean. Like when I said before, he's so confidently ignorant. Like he literally could just have one Google search, and then he would have found that what his take was just literally blank. Oh, but we're the ones blank because he obviously is just not that smart. Like it's just impossible. Like, bro, get out of here, man.
Twitter suspended.
He's confidently ignorant.
Accounts that you'd call on the right, 10 times more than they did accounts on the left. And even when they did suspend an account on the left, it was because of arguments between two people on the left. The political donations of old Twitter were 99% Democrat. Does that sound left-wing or right-wing to you?
The Twitter donations?
Yes. You know when they look at donations from a company? If a company donates literally 99% of all donations are to Democrats, does that strike?
Wait, firstly, it's not donated by the company, it's donated by employees in the company, right?
Yes. Which is still exactly the same thing that Elon is talking about.
Also, I'm curious where he gets this from. Was it really 99%?
Yes, it was. I'm actually not even gonna. I'm just gonna skip to the part where he sells it because they actually. Well, maybe he gets to it quickly.
Donate Democrats.
You know when they look at donations from a company? If a company donates literally 99% of all.
Okay, I just heard 99.
All right, yeah, he said 99. This is the part where he's like super elitist. Here's my claim. Back to my claim that Destiny is very, very much an elitist and thinks that he's way better than most people. Than all of you and all of me.
Democrat.
Wait, why were you guys saying 90%? Did he say 90 at some point?
Does that sound left-wing or right?
Do you think you have 160 IQ? Me? My IQ is probably... It depends on the day. I'd say anywhere from 145 to 185. There are some days where I'm very, very smart. I'm pushing 185, I would say.
True. 100%.
Be smarter than every single person that I've ever ran into in my entire life and had a debate with. Multiple added together.
True. He also has like 4 super successful multi-billion-dollar companies. Obviously, true. Like that's true too. So true. All right, Destiny.
To you.
The Twitter.
You know what? Hold on. If I drop a 950 right now, you have to acknowledge that my IQ is 1.
Yeah, I don't care. We don't care. You're gonna do this beat test thing, and that's great. And you're not gonna get it, and and then you're gonna be like, it's fake, it's true. Like it's. I mean, I know he's just playing games, and I don't care for his games.
Busted ass fucking site. It's lagging. It's lagging. It's
true, because he failed at it.
Lagging.
But this is not even an own. This is the fun part about Destiny that I like. This is the cool part. This is the cool part where he's not being so serious all the time, and he's just trashing, just to trash. That's good. That's maybe he's been doing. No, he's way more serious when he's talking about Elon and how he's like stupid or whatever. But like when like this type of stuff, that's the thing that I like about him. That's why I enjoy his content. That's why I watch him.
Okay. Twitter employees still flooding Democrats with 99% of their donations for midterm elections.
True.
Twitter employees are maintaining their torrid pace of 99% of their political donations pouring into Democratic campaigns and committees for the midterm elections. Filings show the partisan skew of Twitter employees' donations illustrates the uphill battle facing Elon Musk. Individual employed by the social media giant have dispersed 1,225 donations through ActBlue, the Democrats' central fundraising platform. Meanwhile, just 10 donations from Twitter employees were pushed through WinRed, the Republicans' fundraising platform, for $505 through the end of March, according to the filings. This means that Twitter employees maintain their astronomical pace of 99% of their contributions going towards Democratic campaigns and committees, with just over 6
That's actually more like 99.5. That's insane.
months to the 2022 elections. Damn, that's a hugely partisan swing.
But not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. There's zero outrage out of it. Wow, okay. Good job, Destiny.
Would this not make sense when Twitter HQ is in San Francisco? Yeah, but like I could see like a 90-10 split or like an 80-20 split. 99-1, and it's not even 99-1. It's probably more than that. It's like 99.5 to 0.5%. 99 is an obvious exaggeration. Well, no, it's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's not. It's an underestimate.
It's even more than that. It's undercounted. It's 99.5% of donations.
All right, true. Honestly, this is like 3 hours, so I'm gonna go back to the video. We're gonna continue with the video. Like he does a good job at like figuring this thing out, but like he's gonna cope on this a little bit because like he's gonna try and see like, oh, maybe the information for Act Red is like misconstrued. Like maybe people don't use Act the other like Red, so the ratio is probably why the ratio is so extreme here. But no, it's legit, and this is how it is, and it breaks his narrative, and then he goes specifically back to the Don Lemon video, which is honestly the only thing I really care about right now.
Okay, sorry. Back to this.
Yes.
Okay.
Donations?
Yes. You know, when they look at donations from a company, if a company donates literally 99% of all donations are to Democrats.
Remember, that's an underestimate.
Or a right-leaning
Oh, you mean the company donated? I understand what you're saying.
What I'm trying to tell you is that Twitter employees, people at Twitter, their political donations were 99%, literally 99%, to Democrats. That's obviously an extremely left-leaning group.
My question too, leading
True.
about MAGA. And speaking of MAGA, you recently met with Donald Trump in Florida. What did you guys talk about?
I was at a dinner. I was not dinner. I was at a breakfast at a friend's place, and Donald Trump came by. That's it.
So you didn't go there to meet him?
I went to a friend of mine's house, and it said Donald Trump's coming by for breakfast. Is that just so you know? Like, okay, fine.
What did you discuss?
Let's just say he did most of the talking.
What did you say?
True.
The normal things he says. There was nothing.
Donald Trump loves to talk. He loves to hear himself talk. So, I mean, I don't really have anything to say to that. Like, that's true. That's just the way he is. He loves to talk. He loves to hear his voice, man. Like Trump just loves to hear his voice. So, like, I don't have anything else to say to that.
Particularly groundbreaking or new, but
It's an interview, dog.
You know, President Trump likes to talk, and so he talked. I don't recall him saying anything that he hasn't said publicly, and that was it. It was just a breakfast.
Did he ask you for money?
He's like petrified of like giving an answer that's gonna get clipped. He's like thinking in TikTok terms right now. Am I gonna say something?
Petrified, bro. He just doesn't care. Like what? He's petrified. This is Elon petrified right now of avoiding. He's like debate mind, just trying to avoid answering the question in a bad way because he's afraid to get canceled and stuff like that. Like this is what Destiny thinks right now. Like, bro, chill. He just doesn't really care. Oh man, Destiny's reading way too much into this.
President Trump likes to talk, and so he talked. I don't recall him saying anything that he hasn't said publicly.
This is Elon petrified right now.
Did he ask you for money?
He's like petrified of like giving an answer that's gonna get clipped. He's like thinking in TikTok terms right now. Am I gonna say something that's gonna fuck up?
You didn't.
He's so debate brained, man.
No,
He didn't.
No.
You said you're not going to donate to any candidate.
That's correct.
Why not?
I think, while I'll voice my opinion, I think I don't want to put a thumb on the scale monetarily. That is, you know.
Bro, if Elon was so afraid of getting canceled or whatever, or trying not to get clipped, chimped, or would have Elon told advertisers to go F themselves? Like, if he was so afraid of getting canceled, why would he say that? If that's like Destiny's argument, Oh, he's just so afraid. He's trying to dodge bullets right now. Oh man, he's just dodging and weaving debate brain so much. Oh my god! But like, bro, like we have so much evidence that Elon does not care. Like what? Like he literally told advertisers to go screw themselves. Like, bro, like okay, Destiny and cope. Like I just remembered that. I just realized that, so I had to point that out. Like that's another dumb, stupid little thing that Destiny likes to do. Like I'm just calling him out right now. Like it's just, Destiny, you're being heavily disgusting right now. Running out of words to say.
Opinion is going to be far more significant than the FEC $5,500 maximum donation limit you can make, or whatever. Bro, what do you mean?
Are you going to loan him money to?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
No,
Not at all. Pay his legal bills.
I'm not paying his legal bills in any way, shape, or form.
And he did not ask you for money.
And he did not ask me for money.
Are you going to? So you're not going to endorse?
Interesting how Don Lemon asked that, because Don was literally asking Elon for a lot of money at Tesla truck, lots of stock in a bunch of Elon's companies. So this question just seems like pure projection on Don Lemon's part. Like, holy crap.
Candidate.
I may, in the final stretch, endorse a candidate, but I don't know yet. I want to make a.
I want to analyze all the facts and then make a good decision based on how I feel at the end. Come on, bro.
The candidate, but I don't know yet.
For someone that doesn't pay, because Elon doesn't pay attention to like politics, is that seriously like a dumb take? Like, bro, he doesn't pay attention to this stuff, so like, and he's gonna be doing his own thing. He doesn't have all the time in the world like you do that streams every single day for like. And for hours a day to be listening and participating in the political sphere like you do. Like, bro, you're projecting your own life on him so much. Like 10%, he's not even doing 10% of what you're doing. Like, bro, most people aren't doing 10% of what you're doing. But like, he thinks this is such a dumb response. Like, no, this is perfectly normal. He's literally like 99% of other people out there that has like a full-time job. Like, yeah, we all know that you don't have like your full-time job is to sit behind a computer screen and comment on stuff. Like, so fine, whatever. I guess I'll give him some slack there. Like, he's literally doing his job right now. But like, you're just going way overboard. Like, you like, this is just blank.
I want to make a considered decision before the election.
I definitely read a little bit more into that than I should have, but like, it's
I will
dumb.
explain exactly why.
Are you leaning towards anyone?
No.
You're not leaning.
See, that's a perfectly fine take. Like, sure, it's basic and not really that interesting, but like, that's literally 90% of other people out there that doesn't pay attention to politics. Like, come on now.
Towards anyone? Because you've been.
I'm leaning away from Biden.
You're leaning.
I've made no secret of that.
Oh, but I guess that's a bad thing. Ooh, leading away from Biden. Ooh, that means you might be voting for Trump. Ooh, and that's bad. Even though, like, Elon just said that he's moving away from Biden, that doesn't mean that he's going to be voting for Trump. He could just abstain, like, bro. But I think Destiny's going to have a hissy fit because he said he's moving away from Biden, and I'm not making it a secret.
Are you concerned about losing?
Why does Destiny hate him so much? Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk is a largely influential figure in politics, and he shouldn't be. He's an idiot when it comes to anything political or outside of
Oh, but Don Lemon is. Don Lemon is. Don Lemon is. I know he's not saying that, but like, where's his outrage for Don Lemon? Like, bro, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I would agree that Elon Musk isn't, like, he's super basic, but like, freedom of speech, he can say whatever he wants. If you don't like what he says, then, well, he did say he shouldn't be there, but that's just your opinion, honestly. Okay, Destiny, whatever.
the very near. Even in tech, he's an idiot because he thinks that he.
What? Even in tech, he's an idiot? Are you serious? You know Tesla's a tech company, right? Like, bro, are you kidding me? SpaceX, there's a lot of tech with rocketry. There's a lot of tech with electric cars. But he's just an idiot in tech. Bro, your takes are just so dumb. Like, what is this? Like, anyone that listens to Destiny with this, on his takes on Elon is just so stupid. Like, what? What type of retarded take is that? Oh, he's just dumb on tech.
He can make comments on everything. He's like an expert of AI and an expert of computer.
Bro, you're full on projecting right now. You're the one that thinks that you're smarter than everyone. Like, bro, oh, he thinks he could just do all this, all that. He can just talk. Like, bro, like Elon has his own opinions. He's going to share his opinions. He's not saying he's smarter than everyone else here. You're the only one that's like borderline saying that you're an elitist. Like, bro, like, get out of here.
Computer engineer, he thinks he's an expert in every single
Blank.
field. He has no humility because he's a billionaire and because he's had two really awesome and successful companies. He thinks
He has no humility. I disagree with that take.
it makes him an expert on everything. And generally, when he opens his mouth about literally anything outside of stuff related to Tesla or SpaceX, it's just
Blank.
It's the dumbest shit you've ever heard in your entire life.
I've made no.
I would laugh. Yeah. Okay. Good job, Destiny. Yeah. Keep crying.
secret of that.
Are you concerned about losing?
Oh no. You know what the truth is? Like Elon makes a lot of money and he has so many successful businesses and Destiny's like, damn, how could someone that isn't as smart as me have so much like wealth? Like I bet he's super envious. Maybe, probably not. I'm not going to put too much stock in that claim, but like, you know, it's plausible. I don't think it's true, but like I had to throw the thought out there.
Losing your security clearance if Biden is reelected, does that have anything to do with it?
No.
You are leaning away from Biden, but you're not going to endorse anyone. It seems like an endorsement of President Trump because they're...
You can just assume that, but like, sure. Like he didn't say that, but if you want to assume that, like, fine. Like RFK is still in the race. Everyone keeps forgetting them. Also, there's a lot of months between now and then, so like things could happen. He's not going to jump the gun right now and then completely change his mind when something really terrible comes out on another side, on one of the sides. Like, bro, like okay, all right.
Only two people who are running now. Nikki Haley is out.
I mean, a lot could
Biden's
happen
opponent is
between
out.
now and the election. So we'll see who, in their final analysis, are the choices for president. And at that point, I may or may not endorse one of the candidates. If I do, I will provide a very detailed explanation of why I am endorsing one.
What do you think?
True. There we go. That's a perfect perfect answer to that question. And if I do endorse them, I'll give you I'll give you what you want. I can't answer that question now because I'm not endorsing any of them. Simple as that.
Radicalized him? Wasn't he the opposite of this a few years ago? I don't even know if I'd call him radicalized. For a lot of people, if you get bullied by somebody and you don't have strong political views or foundations, it's easy for you to switch your political beliefs completely. And that's what happened to Elon. He got bullied by some left-leaning people, and then he's like, "Oh well, fuck you. I'm going to go as far as possible." And that's it. He's just defined like as a.
he's oh my god. He thinks that Elon Musk is super far right. What? You're like retarded.
Reactionary. That's why when you ask him really basic political questions, he has no answers to anything. You would imagine.
Oh, but that makes him far right, right? That makes him far right. Really? Okay. All right, Destiny.
That like, oh shit, like you run one of the largest social media platforms in the world. A whole bunch of political news happens on your platform. You might have some very insightful or interesting things to say. Like even Jack had some relatively insightful or interesting things to say when it came to like controlling misinformation.
Well, because Jack was literally taking the refuse of his platform and consuming it and then making his own like beliefs. At least Elon's not going to be like, well, since most people think this way on my platform, I'm going to start thinking this way. And that's what I'm going to start espousing. But like, bro, you really think that's what's going on right now? Like he's being like the most basic of like giving the most basic of answers and not really taking any sides. Is that seriously? Are you saying that you want Elon to take a side and stand on some ground? Like, bro, like get out of here. He's literally what he says. He's like he's like a centrist. But I guess Destiny's like, oh, centrists are just stupid. Like the guy that runs the entire company should not be a centrist. He should be on our side or something like that, or on the other side. Like, bro, and then you want him to run it that way? Like, bro, like no, that's stupid. He's in the perfect spot right now.
A platform and putting your thumb on the scale of elections, everything. But Elon is just nothing. He either doesn't have the brain or the interest for anything relating to this whatsoever. I don't know if there's people around him that make decisions or what, but
at that point, might you contribute or donate?
I think it's unlikely.
So you have been posting up a storm, as you always do in the past couple weeks, about the redesign of the Tesla Roadster coming at the end of this year. Are there any kind of updates that you can talk about to expect from your flagship EV? I mean, Tesla stock is down.
Elon is left-wing. Hate to break it to you. Elon is left-wing in what sense of the word? What?
So Destiny first just said that when people say that other people are left wing, it means to discredit them. But now when this person says that Elon's left wing, Destiny now starts to assume, oh, you meant that literally. You didn't mean that you're trying to discredit them. Find it very interesting. Very interesting.
He's an anti-establishment. He's just an anti-establishment guy. He just hates anything relating to any establishments.
Bro, you don't know Elon at all. Oh, he's just an anti-establishment guy. All right, quote him. Where's your like evidence for that bullshit that you spat out? You also thought he was a conservative too. Like what? Okay, why am I even taking this take seriously? It's just stupid.
All of his opinions based on that.
Are you sure about that?
On the last 6 months, what's next for the company?
You know, the stocks go up and down, but what really matters is, are we making and delivering great products? The Tesla products are outstanding.
True.
The Tesla Model Y was the best-selling car of any kind in the world.
Not just electric car. The Model Y was literally the best car, period, selling throughout the entire world. That is insane. But Elon's just an idiot that just isn't successful at all in anything. He's just an idiot. He doesn't know anything about tech either, apparently, according to Destiny. Wow.
So it was about 1.2 million units. It was the best-selling car despite being, I think, around 50% more expensive than the next.
Yeah.
Just give off hardcore Just Pearly Things vibes? Yeah.
In units. It was the best-selling car despite being.
He's just
around 50%.
Nah, he's way smarter than Just Pearly Things. Just Pearly Things, I could see the partisan hackery within her, but she's not as stupid as like people on the left like say she is. Like they overboard it. Like I never watched her, and then I watched like she went on one podcast for the first time, and I was like, oh, she's a lot smarter than people were kept on saying that she is. Like people on the left were they were definitely over exaggerating when they said that she's just like some red pill idiot or whatever. Like chill out, man. She's fine. Like I can sort of see why you don't like her, but like chill.
% more expensive than the next best-selling vehicle of any kind, not just electric. So I think that's a testament to the incredible work of the Tesla team.
Yeah.
And we launched the Cybertruck. Obviously, that's being very well received. We have...
He's a lifelong Democrat who thinks leftists are dragging the party to
Blank.
Voted Biden in 2000. He might have voted Biden.
Yep. I mean, I was going to bring it up, but I was like, just because they voted for Democrat for the entirety of their life and now they're like rethinking it later on in life, doesn't necessarily mean that they were just like I mean, actually, no, that's literally the definition of being a Democrat until now. So, I guess I should have said that, but whatever. I guess, yeah, he was a lifelong Democrat, and now he's like switching because I guess, according to Destiny, he was bullied out of it from far leftists. He was bullied, and that's why he left the Democratic Party because his political views was just very like loosey goosey, even though he voted Democrat for his entire life, like. But his political views were just loosey-goosey for his entire life. No wonder he was a Democrat. Got him.
In 2000, I don't know if he did or not. I'd be interested to see a link in that. But it was probably just over the COVID period where people bully him, or you'd see weird
Blank.
and your brain just gets
Blank.
fried. There's no world where you've got like left-leaning principled positions and you support explicitly or implicitly a guy like Donald Trump. It's totally incompatible.
Well, I thought left-leaning means that you just discredit people, Destiny. That was according to your own words when you were being blank back in the beginning of this video. But I guess he forgot about that. Good job.
Yeah, he either never had strong positions or.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he never had strong positions. He was a Democrat. Obviously, he didn't have strong positions. What do you think being a Democrat means, Destiny? Like, come on, man. There's a reason why there's a lot more people leaving the left and leaving the Democratic Party and going to the other side. Like, bro, like what? Just cope some more, man.
Or he lied, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, he lied.
Like over 1 million orders for the Cybertruck. So
he has to say that, or he lied because he can't cope with the first answer that he gave, because he's basically saying all Democrats are just misinformed and just don't really have strong opinions or left-leaning opinions, but they still vote Democrat anyways because Democrat good. They do good things. So good thing is easy to like comprehend. So people that with not so strong political views could just easily vote Democrat because Democrat do good thing. Democrat do good thing.
It's a really special product. That is I think the Cybertruck is one of those products that come.
Is Glenn Greenwald a left-winger? Glenn is probably anti-establishment left-leaning guy, I think. Left-winger, I would imagine, yeah. There is either a red wave this November or America is doomed. Imagine 4 more years of this getting worse. Wow. Like.
Also, notice how he's referencing this thing specifically. New York City migrants crisis. It's getting bad because they're also next to my house and they piss on my door.
Very left wing here.
Wait, he just said Glenn Greenwald. And plus, this is literally in 2024. Like, what? This is literally a couple days ago. What? They literally said that he was, that Elon Musk back then, pre-COVID probably, was a lifelong Democrat or on the left. And now Destiny's pretending like, oh yeah, like he's so left-wing. Elon Musk is so left-wing now. Like, no one said that. He said he was left-wing in the past. Like, bro, nice straw man. Good job, Destiny. Like, who wants to live in New York City with this, like, migrant crisis that they're shipping from the border states, just shipping them to New York? Because New York's a sanctuary city. So, like, obviously, that's where all the immigrants go when they're seeking asylum.
Worse. Wow. Like, very left wing here.
Yeah, because that's exactly what was said, Destiny.
Several years, maybe once a decade. A Cybertruck is a once-a-decade product. It is so special, and I think it's our best product.
But everyone improves over time. I mean, Apple. I thought my phone was here, but Apple. You know, the phone got better over time. I'm sure your cars will get better over time. You have been tweeting about the update.
Elon, Tesla literally has the best electric cars on the market by far. There's nothing that comes close to it in America for right now. I know there's like one other company in China, I think, that's really competing with with Tesla when it comes to sales. But like in the United States, by far, Tesla has the best price to performance electric cars on the market. Like if you want a performance car for underneath $50,000, you go to Tesla. There's just no doubt about it. Like Tesla has the best electric cars by far in the entire US market. Best infrastructure. Their infrastructure for electricity, for like charging cars, is so good that every other car company in the market that makes electric cars is literally going to Tesla's like connector standard. They're switching. They're all leaving the universal connector that other people decided to use. I forget what it was called, but now they're all migrating to the like I know specifically Ford is now making their new trucks with the little connector to connect to Tesla's supercharging stations and not the other thing, because Electrify America, they just suck. There's every time you find one, they're more rare, and when you do find one, half the chargers don't work. Like, you just don't have that issue with Tesla's infrastructure right now. It's insane.
In the roadsters, there's something that
it's insanely good for Tesla.
Look, I don't want to give away much more than what I've said publicly, except that the Roadster will be a collaboration between SpaceX and Tesla. You can expect some rockety stuff there.
A flying car?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's not out of the question.
Go on.
No, I gotta reserve the cool stuff for when we actually unveil it. But
Pictures of the studio with the new lighting and stuff.
Just
want to make sure you're happy with it. Scroll down.
looks where we.
Oh, this lady is the person for the Bridges podcast. Yeah, she helps with Destiny's podcast. That's cool. Yeah, so I guess she lives with Destiny. Interesting. All right. Let's get back to
Destiny. Elon said, CNN is generally considered left. Then Elon was asked, why do you say that? The question was not asking why Elon thinks CNN is left. It's asking why he thinks people consider it left. He thinks that because of media polls. He was viewing it from a different perspective than you, but his answer is perfectly rational. Listen, my dude, I love you. I appreciate you. Okay? You have autism. It's okay. There's a lot of people who have autism. It doesn't mean that...
There we go. He's not saying that the person is what that statement was just incorrect. This is how you know when Destiny is like doesn't want to answer a question, because he knows what the other person said was perfectly rational, but he doesn't want to cope with it. So he's like, I know you have autism. I'm gonna just ad hom you because I don't have a good argument against this, because I know that what you're saying is true, but I don't know. You're just autistic, obviously. I'm better than you. Come on now.
That you're going to die or anything, but like make sure that when you're operating in social situations, you figure out how to navigate conversations, because you, my friend, okay, are autistic as
blank.
But it's gonna be real. It's not out of the question.
Yo, Elon's Elon's laugh is something else. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta reserve the cool stuff for the when we actually unveil it. But it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna have some rocket technology in it. I think the only way to do something that's cooler than the Cybertruck is to combine SpaceX and Tesla technology to create something that's not even really a car.
Then what would it be?
Something that's never existed before.
Wow.
I'm getting Jetsons vibes.
Totally Jetsons vibes. The audience may not be aware, like some things that I have said publicly is that it'll do 0 to 60 in under 1 second. So that's by far faster than
Destiny has Elon Musk derangement syndrome. True.
Sports car that exists. And that's not even the most exciting thing about it.
Does it have wings?
No, it does not have big wings, because big wings would be unwieldy on the road.
Does it have propellers?
It does not have propellers.
Okay. It has wheels.
It does have wheels. Okay. Roadster 20 questions.
Does it have
literally
a steering wheel?
Not exactly.
What is it?
It'll have a drive-by-wire yoke, essentially, kind of like the way aircraft or modern jets are controlled.
And do you think it's the way of the future, that everyone will follow your lead on this?
I don't think anyone will ever make anything like the Roadster that we're going to make.
Let's talk now about SpaceX, Tesla. You got a lot of lawsuits. You've got X.com. You got a lot going on. How do you relax?
Well, I relax. I spend time with my kids, my friends, and I, make somewhat of a nerd technologist. So I like playing video games. So I'll play video games with friends online.
Which one?
Lately, I've been playing Diablo, and I've played almost all the games over the years. A long time.
Don Lemon got his soundbite. He plays Diablo. We got a Satanist playing. We got a Satanist running X, the free speech company. What? He is satanic. He plays Diablo. Disgusting. There's Don Lemon's sound bit. I said side bit. Sound bit. There's Don Lemon's side bit.
Semi-pro.
I literally said it again.
At Quake. This is really dating me. Because we're talking about 25 years ago.
I don't know video games. I just know that my great nephew loves Fortnite and some other stuff.
Base gamer, true.
And doing the thing. So that helps you relax, right? So
yeah. And the nice thing is, if you've got friends in different cities and they're playing the same game, you can both go online at the same time and play the game together, even though you're in different cities.
Listen, I'm not asking you anything that anyone else hasn't asked you about your controversial stuff that you tweet. You post a lot of controversial stuff. Is that considered blowing off steam?
Well, I guess I do enjoy using the platform. I mean, I do call the X platform the PvP, or player versus player platform. So in video games, there's
true.
Have you seen the frozen meal versus DoorDash discourse on Twitter? No, I have not.
A platform. So in video games, there's player versus environment, where
PvE,
you're playing against other people, and then there's PvP, which is hardcore. You're actually playing against other people.
Player versus player, PvP.
But that's blowing off steam for you.
Oh, here's the soundbite.
It is to some degree, not always. I mean, obviously, I use it for to post jokes, to post
memes,
sometimes trivia, sometimes things that are of great
importance.
So you do a lot of it at night.
Like the tweet that Destiny brought up, which I'm gonna have to tell myself to get because I'm gonna be lazy, and if I don't say it, then I won't do it. So yeah, come on now, throw it.
Late at night. So when you're doing this, are you sober when you do it?
What type of question is that? What? There you go.
Another weed smoking moment.
This, are you sober when you do it?
Almost always,
Are you under the influence of anything?
No, I don't drink. I don't really. No.
So you got no drink, no smoke, no nothing. I mean, you smoke pot with Rogan.
I had one puff.
Yeah.
I think anyone who smokes pot can tell I don't know how to smoke pot.
But you've admitted
True.
that you have a ketamine prescription.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Well,
A ketamine prescription? Damn.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
FDA
it's pretty
approved. Come on now,
fantastic. We've got a
Destiny.
medical prescription, you know. But I think it's something I'd say like there are times when I have.
Yeah, when cigars, you don't inhale. He didn't inhale. Yeah, that's what you do with this. If you inhale a cigar, it defeats the whole purpose of like cigars versus cigarettes versus other weed and substances. Like, bro, you puff it. You don't inhale it. If you inhale it, then you might as well just inhale a cigarette. Like, bro.
Sort of, I don't know.
Is there a FDA recognized use for ketamine right now as a prescription? I know they were trialing it.
Yes, it's FDA approved. I'm just going to skip through all this.
Varied and complicated results. Oh.
Like a negative chemical state in my brain, like depression, I guess, you know, is or like depression that's not linked to any negative news, and then ketamine is helpful for getting one out of a negative frame of mind. Talking to the doctor about ketamine instead of SSRIs.
Listen, I think
True.
That, ketamine.
Okay.
True. You agree with this?
To be fair, SSRIs do sound like they suck.
Blank.
You know what?
Blank.
I'd co-sign that statement.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Yo, let's go. Agreements. It's almost like I pre-watched this.
Therapy is increasingly becoming more in the mainstream.
Yeah.
Do you think you're doing it under a doctor's care, right?
Yeah. Literally a prescription from a real doctor, not like, you know.
Yeah, but do you feel like you ever abuse it?
I don't think so. If you use too much ketamine, you can't really get work done. So I have a lot of work. So I'm really putting in like
True.
16.
He is an architect. He needs to he's managing five successful companies. True. Of course. Come on, man. And they're like worth like millions of dollars, and some of them billions of dollars. And I think Tesla's like in the trillions of dollars. I think Tesla's in the trillions of dollars, and we can't know for sure for SpaceX because like they're both private, but I bet they're worth a lot of money. Definitely in the millions of dollars. Like you can't build a rocket and not be worth over $1 million. Come on now. and X used to be, and he bought X for $40-something million. $42 million. Yeah. So unless like if the X went down to like less than $1 million, I think they would have went bankrupt a long time ago. So that's obviously not true. They have to be over $1 million. That's crazy.
In our days, that's normal for me. And it's rare for me to even take off a weekend day. So I don't really have like, you know, a situation where I can be
like Elon literally does work a lot like that. He doesn't pay attention to the politics. He pays attention to his work. He loves his work. That's why he's so successful. He loves doing what he does. It's not work for him. You know what's work? Him sitting down and looking up political stuff all day, like you, because he doesn't care for that, doesn't like it. If he liked it, he probably would be doing it more. But no, he just looks at memes. Like I don't expect someone that doesn't pay attention to be looking at memes. Like, come on now. And then like, but I saw this meme though. Like, but that's like literally it's 90% of people. Everyone around, I'm like the only one that, and maybe one other friend that I have that doesn't get their information from TikTok. That thing that Dusty said in the beginning of all this, it just rubs me the wrong way. I still got PTSD from that.
At a period of time, like I can't really get wasted because I can't get my work done.
So how often do you take it?
Well, it'd be like a small amount once every other week or something like that.
How long do you?
I mean, it's not on the bottle where it says take this still.
Damn, Lemon is mining for some drug abuse here.
True.
20 times a week or whatever. If it's
I'm not sure there's a dose. There are several weeks will go by where I don't use it.
You don't use it.
Yeah, I think it's just, like I said. I think the what I find Kahneman, is if you like literally like a chemical state in your brain.
Just as a quick thing, every single person in Kick and YouTube chat that's getting so fucking mad about these medical questions, keep in mind that every single one.
Bro, you were getting mad at the most basic nonsense that Elon was like answering questions not to your standards. So like, I don't care about like, oh, all these people that are getting mad. Bro, you're literally just like showing your audience that you could just get mad at the most stupidest things. So, bro, I don't care for like your explanation to that.
Today's world.
That's great. Good job. Good job. We're going. Wait, hold up.
Company on the planet for a break.
He got mad. I want to.
One media company. You're being so hyperbolic. Hey,
True.
buddy. Sorry, those were his words, not mine.
True. He can never find it.
Was because I thought maybe this is something that could help other people. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah. Can we talk about the Great Replacement theory now?
Yeah, there's nothing deeper than that. Come on now, like Destiny thinks there's such like deep like thought whenever like for every single word that like Elon says. Like, bro, no, it's just simple. Elon's not some debate bro brain like you. Like, come on, man.
Some of the things that you post, the Great Replacement theory. You claim that Democrats, President Biden's immigration plan to open up the border. You said that the president is getting, and Democrats are doing it to get more votes.
I don't subscribe to that. I'm simply
I actually
saying
missed
that there's an incentive here. If legal immigrants wish, I think have
Legal? I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Legal, illegal.
There's an incentive here. If legal immigrants wish, I think have a very strong
illegal. He meant illegal.
It's a very strong bias to vote Democrat. The more that come into the country, the more they're likely to vote in that direction.
It's funny how Destiny doesn't understand it. It's illegal. Like I like how Destiny's like, did he say legal? Like or legal? Like obviously he meant illegal. Like, bro, is it that? Like Destiny's supposed to be like the super smart guy. He's so smart. He knows everything, but he just couldn't make out what Elon was saying because like he just doesn't know that that's what he was talking about. Like, bro, even I knew that, and I'm not as smart as Destiny. Like, come on, man.
But it is, in my view, a simple incentive to increase voters, Democrat voters, and yeah. So the question is like how? So there's a few ways that this works. One is that when the census is done, the census is based on all people in an area, whether they are citizens or not. So if there are a concentration of people who came here illegally in a particular state or in a particular state, that state will actually then get an increased number of House seats. So the House seat apportionment is proportionate to.
Notice how Destiny's not saying anything. Destiny knows what Elon Musk is saying is true. So, or he would be like shouting and screaming right now if for the basic takes that or the dumb takes that Elon has against the immigration system.
The number of people, not the number of citizens.
Is he wrong? He sounds reasonable here. What am I missing? No, he's technically right. Harkness loves you. Thanks for the $10. This video is long because Junior can't stop stuttering. Good one. He's repeating. These are like the conservative memes that are floating around now. Is how
it's true, but it's like a conservative meme.
The goal is for Democrats to use illegal immigrants to boost their representation in the House in order to get more House votes.
The exact opposite of the reason why the Electoral College is there. The Electoral College at this point in our history gives people who are in smaller states and red states much more of an influence over our elections than people who are in blue states, and the majority of the people in this country. That's what the Electoral College does. It actually does the exact opposite of what you're saying. It protects people who are in smaller states and protects people who are in red states.
Well,
two things can be true at the same time, Don Lemon. Come on now.
The red states, because they tend to be smaller and less populous.
I think that statement is what you said is true, but what I said is also true, which is that if
why are you ignoring the fact that Dems want to give amnesty? I mean, amnesty is like the only reasonable path forward. It just has to be that. I mean, you're not deporting 15 million people from the United States.
If, as is the case, a disproportionate number of legal immigrants go to blue states, they amplify.
Destiny, it's the opposite. The Senate represents less populous states more robustly because it's representation irrespective of population. No, the Senate is more egregious, but the House of Representatives also represents smaller states more as well, proportionately compared to the population of a state, given how many representatives you have. It's not as egregious as the Senate, obviously, but even the House disproportionately represents smaller states. I don't think Elon's claims of net 20 seats is true. I'm seeing 5 seats. Yeah, I don't even know how much. Again, all of this stuff is usually passed around in Republican memes, like image memes and shit. So I don't know how much of this is true or not, or what would actually change.
Because we're better than the Republicans, because we don't look at memes, obviously.
I could have sworn that there was a big meme after Hillary's emails that Donald Trump emails people on his phone. Am I making this up? I would have to go back and check. It's been a while now.
I don't think he emails.
To like, for our political for our political knowledge, like you don't, like you do the same thing, and I'm gonna clip it right now.
Say I'm wrong about that incentive, but that's my view. I'm not buying into. I didn't buying into some great replacement theory. I'm simply saying there appears to be a very clear incentive for Democrats to maximize the number of illegals. Because it helps them win elections.
I'm talking about...
Destiny, you are biased to disbelieve conservative memes, so you shouldn't speak on this. I don't get any of my media or news from memes.
Yes, you do. And we're going to clip chimp it right now.
I could have sworn that there was a big meme after Hillary's emails that Donald Trump emails people on his phone. Am I making this up? I would have to go back and check. It's been a while now.
I don't think he emails.
Good job.
So, yeah, I am biased against conservative memes. I'm biased against liberal memes, too. I try not to live in pictures on the internet to define my entire political outlook. I could have sworn that there was a big meme after Hillary's emails that Donald Trump emails people on his phone. Am I making this up? I would have to go back and check. It's been a while now.
I don't think he emails.
I try not to live in pictures on the internet to define my entire political outlook. Why don't you look into this then? Bro will spend a day research some brain development.
Blank.
What is there to look into? The U.S. Census will count, I'm pretty sure, every single person in a particular area, even if they're not a citizen. So if you're an illegal immigrant and you fill out the U.S. Census, you might be counted in an area.
Yeah, I don't care about this. He's going to go into this because he got called out for not looking into it, and then he actually does go and look into it because the guy was right. So I'm going to skip that little bit of it and just go back to the Elon stuff because I don't care. Good job on Destiny for that one.
Something. You're going to be mad if I don't find the answer that you want to see.
Blank.
It's my bad. Let me blank picture next time, okay? Holy
blank.
You learned your lesson.
That outrage was justified. I can just tell you that for sure, 100%.
What did you learn?
I said I learned my lesson.
You said you learned your lesson when you apologized, and you said you went to Auschwitz. You saw what.
No, I was already aware of these things, and the nature of my comment that really inflamed people. What I was trying to say, and I did very quickly clarify. This is what I'm saying: is that a number of prominent Jewish philanthropists fund groups that they should really take a closer look at funding, because some of the groups they fund, I think, are anti-Semitic.
Yeah. Do you understand the connection between the two? There's a connection between, you said Democrats, the Great Replacement Theory, but when it comes to the actual Great Replacement Theory, originally it was started about Jewish people, as you said, flooding the country, and then now people are using it for Democrats, saying the same thing about Democrats, flooding.
In my view, it's a simple matter of incentives.
Yeah.
I actually don't see an incentive for Jewish people to want to get legal immigration. I don't think there is such an incentive.
The Great Replacement Theory is a neo-Nazi trope. It's in the neo-Nazi manifesto. It's in the Turner Diaries. It's referenced by the Buffalo mass shooter in his manifesto, where 10 people,
reading his script,
black people were murdered in Buffalo.
Old habits die hard, because that's all he did when he was on CNN, just read a prompter.
Well, there's the actual title of the Christchurch Shooters Manifesto. 51 people in the Muslim mosque were murdered. 23 people murdered in El Paso by a shooter who used the same language that you use in that manifesto when you say Hispanic invasion.
You want Trump? The next guy will be much worse? No, he won't be. Trump is especially fucking stupid. And you guys have no principles or whatever the fuck on Trump anyway. So in 4 years, you'll have forgotten about Trump. All of you will pretend it was some cringe shit. You'll all pretend like you didn't support him. You move on to the next whatever dipshit conservative there is to support. 100%.
Is that not?
I didn't say an Hispanic invasion.
And you're going to do the exact same thing with Biden.
A tweet that called it a Hispanic invasion.
So what's your point?
If I quote something, it doesn't mean I agree with anything ever.
God, this is so boring. He's just stupid. He's just a deeply not Like, you're never going to hear Elon Musk say something like, God, that was such a good point. It's so insightful. Like, compared to any other person that could be speaking about anything in media, Elon is the most boring, like, basic, like, baser instinct, like, copy-pasted Republican bot that posts on social media. It's every single
Republican bot. Look at him, still assuming that Elon, the lifelong Democrat, is a Republican bot. Okay. Interesting. I thought you were supposed to be smarter than this, Destiny.
bot-like opinion you could ever imagine from somebody. There's not going to be a single insightful or surprising thing he says in this entire conversation.
That called it a Hispanic invasion.
If I quote something, it doesn't mean I agree with everything in it.
Brilliant.
It's just something that I think this is something worth people should consider.
Oh, is he wrong, Destiny? Is he wrong? That's what I thought. Brilliant.
Why would you quote something that you didn't believe?
Because anything I quote is going to have a whole range of statements. Doesn't mean I agree with everything in it.
Do you think if
like Don Lemon's like question is just stupid.
Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
True. Oh, but he doesn't have a stance on anything. He's just so basic.
What a hack thing to say.
Oh, wow. Okay, so when Elon finally like gives a much more like substantial type of answer, he's like, well, he's just a hack. He's a political hack now. Now that he actually took a stance, he's a hack. Like, bro, make up your mind. Like, you have no, literally.
I'm just trying to promote my
blank.
Like, that is also telling. And it was the same thing with the Twitter files.
That's a cope right there.
Like, I'm only doing this to make me and my platform look good. I don't actually give a
blank
about any of the underlying, which is also the funny thing, because you conservatives will dick suck this guy, and he's only here because he makes money off of you
blank
morons, because you're so easy to monetize, because you're so predictable with your outrage.
Bro, I don't. Well, he's gonna say these conservatives, but like, I'm not a conservative, but like, I like Elon, so I take a little bit of, I take 50% of the offense to that. But like, I only like Elon because he's making X literally better than it was before. He stood up to the advertisers, which I thought was based, to tell them to go blank themselves. I thought that was epic. And also, Teslas are just really freaking good cars, man.
And your reactions to everything that you
blank.
See.
So you're on the X platform.
So thanks for being super productive, but I had to give some clarification or some nuance because Destiny isn't going to do it, because Destiny's the one that's the partisan hack here.
Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
So you don't think do you think that you wouldn't get in trouble, or you wouldn't be criticized for these things?
I'm criticized constantly. I could care less.
Of course you get care less. What do you think he said to those advertisers a couple days ago, about a month ago? If he cared about getting canceled, he would have told advertisers to screw themselves. Like, that's such a stupid question.
You don't care?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't think people should care what the media thinks about them. They're terrible judges of character.
Even
true. Destiny knows that's true. That's why he has nothing to say except to smirk or sigh or whatever that is supposed to mean.
It's one of the biggest social media and biggest information platforms in the world. You don't care? You don't think that you have any X.com or you have any responsibility to the truth or moderating the platform?
You're conflating the truth with the media, and I think the media is not truthful.
Good job. Holy crap. That was a good snap. Taking his dumb dumb questions and dumb inflamed questions and like just throwing it back. I just feel like you're doing like a ton of logical fallacies there. Like, you're doing a lot of leaps that and just insinuating things that don't need to be insinuated.
Hold on, I'm getting too upset. I need to soy regulate my body. 1 sec.
Yeah, yep, 100%. You need to chill.
Just the media. I mean, just the truth in general.
I care about the truth very much. That's why we have, for example, community notes on the X system, where in order for a community note to surface and provide corrective information about what somebody posts, and my post.
You've been spamming this in chat. It says illegal immigrants can now legally carry and buy weapons.
Yeah, that goes into a whole thing that we're just going to, and Pisco comes in and all that stuff. So we're going to skip all of that. Oh, damn. Like, holy crap, a whole hour goes by. No wonder this was 3 hours long. But like, yeah, let's get back into
Look, that only took us like an hour. Okay.
Blank.
And all of the code for community notes is open source. All of the data is open source, so you can completely recreate it from scratch. The way to build trust is transparency.
I have noticed community notes. I think that you are right about that, and I do think community notes are helpful. I think any type of content moderation, I do think that's helpful. You recently called content moderation, though, a digital chastity belt. Do you think that you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform?
I think we have a responsibility to adhere
Hate speech is stupid. That's all I gotta say for it.
to the law, and we have a responsibility to be transparent about when things are shown, why they're shown. That's why we open source our algorithm. I think once you start going beyond the law, now you're putting your thumb on the scale, and we don't want to put our thumb on the scale.
What?
Bro, he says this like 3 times to Don Lemon. Don Lemon just asks the same question. Like, it's so annoying. Don Lemon just fundamentally just doesn't understand this. And Desi's going to be like, why don't you just own it, man? Why don't you just own it? Like, wait, what? Why would you want him to, like, I don't, okay, yeah, cope, Destiny.
What does that mean? There's not laws against spamming people, but
so he's not gonna like censor spam. Did he say, like, what does X censor spam? Is that what you're saying?
I imagine you don't want spam or bots on your platform. You don't want to make any content moderate.
I think there is laws with bots. Yeah, I think there is laws about having bots on the platform. But like, it's so hard to like track. So like, and they're all in different countries that don't actually have the laws in the book. So like, okay.
You don't need to have rules about the laws on your platform. What does that even mean? You wouldn't put those, like, my guess is if I go to the Twitter TOS, I'm probably not going to find a rule in the TOS against murder. Like, those are laws already. You don't need rules about that. What do you mean you wouldn't go beyond the law? I don't understand.
Meaning that he's not going to put his thumb on the scale. Like, you're just being retarded right now.
Start open source, adhere to the law, and we have a responsibility to be transparent about when things are shown, why they're shown.
Like, you're supposed to be smart, Destiny. I don't understand how you don't understand this.
So that's why we open source our algorithm. I think once you start going beyond the law, now you're putting your thumb on the scale.
Elon often talks about the market cap value of Tesla. Have you enjoyed dabbling into trades? What do you think about that bullshit point? Has Tesla being more successful than other car manufacturers?
Yes, 100%.
Is Tesla more successful? I don't know if they're more successful or not, but it isn't. The market capitalization is huge. I don't know what your question is.
We don't want to put our thumb on the scale.
It doesn't concern you that hate speech has gone. Research shows that it's gone up on the platform since you took over. That's not concerning to you?
I believe that is false. In fact, the research that I've seen says it went down.
Wow.
The study from the Institute of Strategic Dialogue found that anti-Semitic tweets doubled from June 22 to February 2023. One study reported that as many as 86% of the posts reported for hateful content remained up after being reported. Hate speech on the platform is up.
This is also a thing where, like, man the fuck up, bro. Say fuck it. We're not here to moderate hate speech. One man's hate speech is another man's Allah Akbar, okay? Listen, we're not here to moderate hate speech. If you don't like it, use the ignore feature. We have plenty of features on the platform. You can mute certain words. You can ignore certain accounts. Like, we don't moderate hate speech. We're not in the business of that. We don't care about that. Just say that. Why be a pussy about it? Maybe he'll say that. Let's see. Maybe he'll say that.
Hate speech on the platform is up.
So what they will typically do is they will count the number of posts, but not count the number of views. So what matters is, was that post given high visibility, or what did like one person see it? And if you look at the number of views of how many times was hate content viewed on our platform, it is down substantially.
Yeah. Well, that's not was what the study shows. And you said you liked.
So what he's basically saying is that the study that Don Lemon is referencing just doesn't care about the amount of they completely exclude the amount of times the hate speech is viewed. Like, they don't care about the viewing part. They just care about how many times was it posted, and that's all they care about. That's why it's what Don Lemon is talking about is kind of like garbage data to get to a garbage conclusion. But
transparency.
That's Don Lemon for you.
Don, you can get a study that.
There's a reason why he was kicked out of CNN. Let's just say that.
We'll tell you whatever you want.
But these are just a handful of extremely. You look at those anti-Semitic and racist tropes and tweets, and as of this morning, they're still on.
This is why it's all the same shit. You guys, you're such fucking losers in chat. This would be like the one area where I could have a little bit of respect for Elon, but I have none because he's a fucking loser. And you guys are losers for supporting him. You think that Elon coming here changes everything?
Elon's a loser. The multi-billionaire. Yeah, he's just one fat loser. The multi-billionaire with what, 5 successful companies? I know I said this like 3 million times, but like I'm just gonna keep saying it because it just makes Destiny sound like a freaking retard. So
significantly that everything is going to be more honest, more open. And look at all this Copa chat. He doesn't want to lose advertisers. He's going to lose advertisers. What about the advertisers? They're going to fucking.
I mean, he doesn't care about the advertisers. Don't you guys remember that Elon literally told the advertisers to go F themselves? Like, bro, he obviously didn't care enough to like be like to suck up to them and just take their money and not say that. So I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you just advertise. You need to advertise. No, that's not true. Destiny's reading his chat. He's reading his soy garbage chat that doesn't understand what Elon like literally said to the advertisers.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, isn't that why he is a private owner now? Isn't that why we don't have it as a publicly traded company? You know, Elon can be based. Like, this is an opportunity where, and by the way, this is an area where I do have strong feelings. Fuck hate speech. In terms of regulating it. If people want to do hate speech, whatever. If you want to have rules on your platform against like spamming slurs, whatever, I go for it. That's fine. I don't think it's as big a deal as people make it out to be. Let the people show you who they are. Okay? This is where Elon could give a based answer. Go, listen, I agree that a lot of these things are disgusting, abhorrent, deplorable, but, you know, this is our social media platform. This is what the people want to say. This is what the people want to see. And, you know, we allow people to come on and have conversation. It might offend some people. It might not offend others, but you know, you might think that this anti-Semitic meme is incredibly extreme and incredibly horrible. Other people that might agree with you were sharing videos of Aaron Bushnell setting himself on fire. And that was a really extreme and crazy video. And some people would have wanted that taken down. Do you want that taken down? Like, how much stuff should be removed? How much stuff should be allowed? Like, in our opinion, we're not here to moderate that. We're here to allow people to post as long as they adhere to our relatively bare bones TOS. Like, everything's fine. Like, that could be a based answer that he.
Yeah, and Elon should just hire you to say all that nonsense because like Elon's not that type of person to go super in depth and say it exactly the same way that you want him to say it. Like, bro, like you're expecting him to be you when he's not you.
Maybe he will say that. Okay, I haven't watched this. Maybe he will say that though. Maybe he'll say that.
Thanks. And from your own content policy, these posts should have been deleted. So why haven't they been deleted? Why are they still there? Did you?
That noise.
We delete things if they are illegal.
But these have been up there for a while.
Are they illegal?
They're not illegal, but
they're not illegal. But what, Don Lemon?
They're hateful, and they can lead to violence. As I just read to you, the shooters.
And violence is illegal, right? Oh man, Don, man, you're just. Oh man, Don Lemon. There's a reason why he's not. I said this 3 million times, but there's a reason. There is a reason.
You know, in all of these mass shootings, attributed social media to radicalizing.
So Don, you love censorship, is what you're saying.
Oh, why'd you have to say that? Now Destiny's gonna. I mean, whatever.
No, I don't.
Oh my! How does he manage to take this point and make it the most soy
blank?
Okay.
Yeah, that I cringed when I heard that too. Don't worry, Destiny. It's not just you.
But I don't believe in
censorship. Moderation is a propaganda word for censorship.
But don't you think?
Bro, you literally censor things from certain governments depending on whether they. What was the one thing in was it the Turkish political opponent that there was that huge blow up over?
All right, we done. I'm done. I can't. Oh man. All right. Thanks for watching, people. This has been. I'm 2 hours and 27 minutes. I am getting tired. My monster is empty. I need fuel and sustenance, and I need to eat food. And yeah, so it's gonna be a lot to edit. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and comment too. Thank you very much. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. Was this interesting? Should I finish the tiny bit left that we have? I don't. Man, I can't. So it ends all the way to here. Where are we at? We're at. Oh, that's a whole nother hour. I can't. We're done. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.